All I know is this new feeling feels good.
I'm about to kick him. I'm about to kick him in the teeth. In the
Please
teeth?
don't do that.
So, John here used to kick scooter riders out of the park.
I never did. I've never kicked a scooter kid out of the park. Yeah, you did. Only if
Just bikes, right?
Just bikes only. That's sick, huh?
That's my name.
That's the pro model.
John.
The Ken doll pro model.
John made it
Yeah, he's pro.
for Christmas. I got it for Christmas.
What's up, guys? So as long as I can remember, at the skate park there's always been tension between people who ride skateboards and people who ride scooters. I feel like that chapter is coming to a close. I feel like people are becoming more accepting of other people that are different. So me and my friend John decided to learn how to ride scooters. So a lot of skateboarders will say that riding scooters is just so easy, and that's why they don't like people who ride scooters, because they're not putting as much effort into it or trying as hard as they are with skateboarding. A lot of times when you get really good at skateboarding, you start to feel kind of entitled, especially at the skate park. You feel like you own the skate park when you get good at skateboarding sometimes. So yeah, with scootering, the first thing I found is I sprained my ankle. So I started riding the scooter with the ankle that was sprained in the front. So I found that it's really good exercise, and it's good if you have a sprained ankle, you can still ride it, you know, because you don't have to ollie and use both feet. You really just have to use the foot that you're pushing with. If the other foot is sprained, you can put it in the front, and it really doesn't matter. It doesn't really do a lot. So I really like that aspect, that you can still ride it when you're injured. So I haven't sprained my ankle again since then, but I do have that to fall back on if I really need to get outside and get some exercise and my ankle is just sprained so bad that I can't skate on it. Another thing, it's fun. It is fun. You know, riding like a Razor scooter, like a Walmart scooter, is not fun. It is horrible. You know, the handlebars, when the handlebars are this small and you have to hold it like that, it's just not fun to ride. And those things just don't go fast enough. They don't have enough like support for a bigger guy. So I'm about 6 foot, about 200 pounds, and John is a giant. So I went with the Aztec Siren when I was looking for a scooter. It was like the biggest scooter on the market at that time. So I got some 30-inch rise handlebars. They're like too big for anyone, but I like them. I like them. They're way up here. I didn't want to have to bend down, because when I used to ride bikes as a kid at the skate park, I remember like having to bend over a lot to ride like BMX bikes, and I didn't want to have to, you know, hurt my back or something, because I'm not 14 anymore. You know, I'm not as young as I used to be. So I wanted something that was big enough that I didn't have to bend over. So the first thing I really learned was a tail whip. I'd have done a tail whip before as a kid in elementary school on one of those little micro scooters. It was like a rip-off of Razor scooter, and I've done it on that. But it took a little while to learn, not an hour or anything like that, but it took a little while to get consistent with tail whips. So the thing about tail whips, you have to have all your weight on your front foot and have your back foot kind of like a 360 flip, kind of in the pocket, like on the side of the back of the scooter. And you jump off your front foot and then kick your back foot around like you're doing a 3-shove on a skateboard, and it comes around perfect. You can catch it with your front foot just like you would with a skateboarding trick that you scoop with your back foot. You catch it with your front foot, and it feels a lot like a 360 flip. So I enjoyed tail whips. Next thing I learned was 360s. So what I learned with 360s is you have to, before you even jump, you have to turn your head and then start turning your shoulders before you bunny hop or whatever it's called. So you start to pull up well, first you'll turn your head completely behind you, and then your shoulders start to turn, and then you bunny hop, and it makes it so much easier. When I wasn't turning my head first, I just was failing at getting the full rotation. So there's 2 trick tips in this video already. So personally, I think that a tail whip on a scooter is easier to learn than a kickflip on a skateboard. But, you know, I learned kickflips when I was maybe 10 years old, and it took a long time. If I was just learning to skate now, it might be different. But I think that rails like board slides, feebles, stuff like that, I feel like that is easier on a skateboard for me. Even as a kid, I didn't have trouble with board slides, but with the scooter, it feels a little more intimidating. You know, when the scooter is sideways, you can get off of it and bail without getting hung up on the handlebars and flipping over the handlebars. But when you're kind of like straight on, like a 50-50 on a scooter, on a rail, if that scooter just stops, you just get flung over the handlebars, and you got those handlebars in the way. Yeah, it's just like BMX. I feel like the handlebars are a problem, and they hit me in the knees, they hit me in the ribs and stuff like that. I feel like it's easier to bail on a skateboard, and it's way easier to skate rails. I am so much more comfortable on a skateboard when it comes to rails. I'm more comfortable on a skateboard in general because I've been skateboarding my entire life, and I've been riding a scooter. You know, I've ridden it maybe 20 times or something, you know, just for a little while each. So I have a lot more experience when it comes to skateboarding than I do when it comes to riding a scooter. So I filmed most of this video a while back. I think the last time I was on a scooter was maybe April. It's the middle of October now. And yeah, I will be back on a scooter if I get hurt though. If I hurt my ankle and I can't skate, you will see me on a scooter again. We might have another scooter video. But when it comes to like when I'm feeling good and I get to the skate park, I just get so excited about skateboarding. I get excited about the way skateboarding feels, and I don't get as excited about the way riding a scooter feels. Some people get more excited about riding a scooter and they like that more, so they ride scooters. But for me, I just enjoy skateboarding more. So everybody's different. So whether you're a skateboarder or a scooter rider, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, reviews, tutorials, and just videos about what I'm learning as I grow as a skateboarder, then hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.
The new feeling feels good. Feels like I'm riding on air.
So many scooters.
I'm not even a scooter.
This guy's been scooting for a long time.
Yeah, I scoot with a bike like that.
I feel very left
He's
out.
all 3 of them.
You ready? This new feeling feels good.
This new feeling feels
So good. Looks so sweet, dude. So sick. Ah. Is my mouth bleeding?
Yeah, did my scooter just bloody your lip?
Yeah. I took a handlebar to the mouth. Am I actually bleeding?
Yeah.
How bad?
Not as bad as your finger is, but
Well, that's what it takes. Scooting is hard. Scooting is a lot harder than skateboarding. You have to be a lot tougher to ride a scooter. You gotta
Scoot
be a
or
real,
die, man.
You gotta be a real man to ride a scooter.
Don't have a break, but.
Ooh.
Does that count? I put my foot on my wheel.
I think that counts. I think that should be a sketchy redo.
Redo.
That was a land too.
Well, you have to practice with the same in air.
People on that ledge transfer over to the other side and hop into the bank.
I'm living here for
That was terrible.
A little bit. You tricked Michael.
He's gonna skate the quarter, just like he does on a skateboard.
No comply, so it's like taking my foot off.
No comply. That was a crappy film job.
Oh god.
You got it, John.
One slide and then jump on the top of the deck.
That's a feeble.
You won't bra flip.
Yeah.
Tail whip out.
Tail whip out. Yeah. Almost. Tail whip to the bank. Yeah.
Okay, tail whip and then half cab on the bank. Oh, it's over now. Missed my trick. I'm done now. All technical stuff.
I don't even know what to do though.
You're gonna nose manual bar spin into the.
Yeah, do a bar. He can't bar.
I can't either. My scooter doesn't glide good enough.
Alright, let's see.
Alright, I'm gonna tell him to do.
Tail whip the hip.
Oh my god. Alright, same thing on the bank. There it is. Oh, I can't do that now. That's pretty good.
John, it's your trick again.
Alright, people back disaster.
Woo. Yeah.
I'll try to whip it in.
Whip it again. Yeah. That was so sketchy. Yeah.
Whip off the ledge.
Whip off the ledge. Oh, he's bringing the heat now.
Oh, I think that's a sketchy redo.
Redo?
Little toe drag.
My feet like I'm landing. I'm not even slowing down.
Oh. Yeah.
Disaster, backside disaster. No, I can't stay on it.
Are you just recording the game of Scoot?
He is.
So I got
It's an SC, or it's C to O right now. Second O.
So John, you just gotta mess up and you'll lose, basically. Think you should boneless the entire flat.
I'm boneless the stairs here.
Boneless the stairs. Ooh.
That? Can you?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't get it, Michael. I didn't know you were coming right behind him.
Let me do it again then. Same thing.
Yeah. Is it? No, I thought John just did that.
No, I messed up on it.
Matter?
Yeah, like that.
I can do something different.
So, how come?
Yeah.